Hey, what's up everyone? Gordon Briley here, and today we're going to work on our wall-mounted landmine or rack-mounted landmine. They're both the same thing. They just come with slightly different pieces depending on what you're looking to do. So, landmine plus the fitting, that'll come pre-assembled, and then bolt, 2 half-inch bolts, half-inch washers, 4 of them, and then 2 lock nuts, half-inch lock nuts. The only tools that you'll need is 2 3/4 wrenches and 2 9/16 wrenches. You will need one that has the actual circle fitting. So first thing we have to do is, if you're going to use this on a rack, you're going to have to do a little disassembling. But this is great because I want you guys to get familiar with how to actually make adjustments to this, because you can change the tension rotating this way, and you can also change the tension of it rotating this way. So you can customize it. And learning how to do that right now is a great way, and it's very, very simple. So there's 2 bolts. There's one that passes through this way. That affects the rotation this way. And you can tighten this one. You don't have to take it apart to tighten this one here. But to tighten this one, you're going to want to take it apart, which it's very, very simple. Okay, we disassembled it. Okay, piece of cake. Now what we can do is, you're going to have to get this one on the inside here, on the inside bolt. And the other wrench will go on the nut that's on the inside. And you would, if you wanted to increase the tension, how difficult it spins. Some people like it moving really freely, and some people want a little more tension. So it'd just be a matter of getting the wrench. You have to have that close-sided wrench on the inside in the small cube. And then I like to use the ratcheting wrench on the inside because there isn't a ton of room. So tighten that up, and now it just rotates a little more difficult, which, you know, again, some people may love. So now we're going to mount the fitting, and we're going to remove the bolt that was on here. I already loosened it up. This is what's holding the rack together at the bottom. So we're just going to remove that, and this is going to replace that. So we just need 2 half-inch washers. Gonna feed it through. Okay, now it's through the other side as well. And then we just place our washers on, and then our lock nuts. On the back side, it's a tight fit, so I actually push the bolt out, put the nut all the way close, and then tighten it from there. Top one doesn't have anything in the way, so just push that in. And then we'll tighten these up. And don't mind my fittings, I reuse a bunch of different fittings just for demo purposes, and they have scratches and stuff on them, but yours won't look like that. So I got these tight, and now we're going to reassemble by just putting the bolt through the top hole, the opposite side that you'll find the UHMW piece here. Place it back on here, and then we need our nut. Okay, so now it's tight. Now you decide how you want it to rotate, how difficult or how easy. I actually love that it's going to break in a little bit, and as it does break in, you can always tighten that tension back down, but it should be good for a while. So I actually prefer it right where it's at. Got lucky there. So wrench is off, put the plastic piece back in, and then you've actually mounted your landmine. It's a piece of cake. With this one, you can't actually use it as a bar holder. It's just going to be a landmine that you pull out and then can utilize it in any way. But that's how you actually mount to a rack. The cube landmine, and next I'm going to show mounting to a wall. Very simple. Alright, so now we're going to show how to mount it to the wall. I already have the piece mounted on here. It's very simple. It's pretty obvious. Lag bolt and a lag bolt into a stud, or at least into the plywood if you use plywood for a mounting surface. So it's already adjusted for the tension that I like. This is going to have two 1-inch bolts. Now these ones can fit in there, so we don't have to take it apart. And all we're going to do is line these up with our 1/2-inch rail nuts. Get it started. And then line the other one. And we're just simply going to take these down. Stop it from rotating. Get it real tight. I like to mount it as low as possible where that bolt is basically touching the ground. And again, you can make quick adjustments to this rotation. How difficult, just by getting the wrench underneath and tightening. Perfect right now though. So now this can rotate all the way in. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the top portion. All I did was mount this piece here where it actually captures our bar. All it is 2 screws. I didn't demonstrate that. That's pretty obvious too. And now just slide our bar in and push, and it captures your bar. It is now a bar holder / landmine. Super simple to install, and the price is amazing. So that's how you install and use and maintenance the landmine. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Thanks.